different views. That doesn't mean that one treatment plan is correct and the other treatment plan is wrong. So there are different ways, different vehicles to get you to your destination. But the problem is all those treatment plans or techniques or appliances or braces, they bring with them their human errors of getting all the dots together. So getting all the dots together from the patient's complaints, from patient concerns, what they actually want to achieve, what tools can they get there, what's the hiccups that happen during the treatments. In addition to deal with parents or insurance, this all it's a big hassle, and not everybody can handle it without having minor human error in between. So basically, the whole idea of this iSmart Office basically is to integrate a platform. It's an integrated platform based on artificial intelligence that based on thousands of cases that have been treated that we have records of. And basically, that's not only just to help the treatment planning for patients, but also it helps provide the clinicians with the best match, what the actually patients need, what kind of dental service that he or she needs. So instead of wasting time with the dentist or the orthodontist and then do referrals here and there, things get messed up in between that have been in this business for over 30 years. So this software basically will triage the patients and get them to the best service that needs at the beginning. So this will basically help optimum clinic performance and also get the patients the best treatment outcome in a shorter period of time without being in circles forever. So basically, the dental industry in the United States in 2021 has been over almost $140 billion. Orthodontic market size in the US only $12 billion. That's not including the global market. So again, there are lots of wasted appointments. As I mentioned, patients come in, and we have all of those when they come in for exam. You need this, you need this, you need this. Go back and get those fillings done, cleaning done, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes patients don't even show up afterwards. But so there are a bunch of different artificial intelligence companies around the world in this specific field, but none of them actually has what we actually have. So competitors, there are a bunch of some papers around there, so some of the acclaimed companies out there, but they don't have what we have that I'm going to share with you. So what we have based on photographs that you can take with your smartphone, and this smartphone through the app will basically give you a detailed in few minutes the difficulty of your case. And then it will triage, you will give you exactly what you need to see immediately. And then it can also give you some options about the dental offices that participate or use the app. So you can immediately see the first line, or you can Google the offices and you can choose the one that's closer to you, the one that you have best Google reviews. Not only that, so that basically for the patient's portal, but for the clinic portal, basically it can provide the clinician with a straightforward stepwise treatment plan, difficulty index, what the steps that the patient needs to do, what stage 1 needs to be done, stage 2, stage 3, and estimated treatment based on 90% perfection that we did the studies on. All those studies are already published in peer-reviewed journals, and they're already there. So provide the patient and insurance and the doctor with approximate treatment time, so nobody's over treatment for 7 years or something like that. So again, as I mentioned, it has two portals, the clinic portal and the insurance also can be connected together, and then we can provide the insurance with the codes based on the difficulty from day one. So we don't have to do lots of in-office time and clerical time to do pre-authorization or other things. So how this works, it's based on, we call it Dr. Annie, or my colleagues call it Dr. Annie. Annie is basically short for Artificial Neural Network Intelligence Experts. And basically, I'm going to give you a quick overview about it here.
There is no sound, just to clarify, Tarek.
Oh, sorry. I can hear it, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'm not quite sure about the sound here.
If you're,
Maybe you can just talk us through.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. If you're,
So, okay, perfect. Thank you. So basically, it's free for patients, and then once you have registered, you click any. It's an icon. It reduces you to take some pictures for yourself. You need to add your information, and then you can make the assessment. And then after that, once you take some photos by yourself, selfies from the front and the sides, and then after all the photos are already uploaded to the software or the app, automatically within a couple minutes, basically an assessment will be created. This assessment basically will go to the clinic, and also it will go to the patient.
Tarek, try and speak closer to your microphone because we're not hearing you very clearly.
I'm sorry about that. So after the assessment is already done, the register board picked up an already that assessment this is about. After this is kind of the output, and it digitized the photographs immediately within seconds, full assessments based on the thousands of cases that. After that, you can book your appointment based on whatever office that. Okay, and then if you
Tarek, we're still having a hard time hearing you. I'm very sorry, but try and speak closely and slowly into your mic.
I'm so sorry about that. So, in general, this app, as I mentioned, you can take selfie photographs, and this photographs will make. Can you hear me clearly now? Okay, so I guess it's the interface between the video and my name, my phone, my voice. I'm sorry about that. So, anyways, in a nutshell, what this will do at the patient portal, it gives the patients immediate assessment what they actually need. They need orthodontic treatment, they need dental cleaning, they need fillings, whatever they need first. And then, as I mentioned, automatically the patients will be directed to different offices, and the patient can choose. The most important part here, basically, the dentist time is saved because the patient knows exactly what he or she needs, and the dentist already knows what this patient basically should be go through, like steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have a preliminary diagnosis. And this also, once the patient choose an office, and the office already have the assessment, the office automatically will make, yeah, this is approximately your treatment time, and this is the insurance code. Bing, just a click, and it goes to the insurance. And as I mentioned, this was done based on thousands of cases that's been treated for over the years. And this has been studies already, the data analysis already published, as I mentioned, and then all are saved. Once we have this done, we can provide the office as well and the patient with teledentistry. Means that we can remotely control the patient's treatment progress. So then the patient doesn't have to come every month for braces to tweak wires and put some things here and there. So it makes the treatment time shorter, and also because you actually know you have a GPS instead of just going around the roads and you don't know what happens on the roads. So again, most importantly, it's basically this system. It has one system that basically approved by all the insurance companies. They have all the codes of the insurance companies, especially in the United States, and the codes are already verified and it's automatically approved. So we have over 150 offices worldwide. They are using the software for their offices to recruit more patients and to triage the patients, and the patient come for the appointment or the service that he or she needs. So basically, this company started up about 5 years ago with all angel investors. So up till now, it's about $1 million in infrastructures and IP and AI technologies. In total, excuse me, about $3 million basically have been raised. And basically, we have revenues about 150K on yearly basis from the service that's been provided. There are many big giant companies that we have been in contact with to use the service. So we can provide service for fee for their clients, for the direct-to-consumer aligners, the patient that they can pay online and get their Invisalign or Invisalign-like treatments in the box. So basically that can help the patients and the company as well grow and get a better treatment plan. In addition to it, helps the orthodontists or the dental offices. So as I mentioned, we have 100,000 diagnostic cases, patents already registered, and there is more pending patents basically in progress. So again, the financial prediction for our company, basically in 2000, next year, by next year, we'll have a little bit of loss, but we're expecting the growth to be high because, as I mentioned, what we have, nobody else has worldwide, and it helps patients, it helps offices, and it helps big sharks companies that they actually can do direct-to-consumer orthodontic treatment as well. So what we are asking, basically, we are asking for support, $3.5 to $5 million to help get us from now until 2027. And basically, that will help us getting the two-dimensional records that we have and the three-dimensional records that give us 100% accuracy in our prediction. That helps all the patients and offices and companies as well. Hopefully, I made it into 5 minutes. Might be a little bit, maybe a minute more.
Thank you very much, Tarek. That was great. You were, I think, at around 10 minutes, but that's okay. We started a bit early, so it worked out.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. I'm curious if anybody has any questions, please just unmute yourself and ask, or put your questions into the chat box. And in the meantime, I have a question or two. So I'm wondering, how does your technology compare to what, let's say, like Invisalign has going on so far? Because right now they also have a software that scans your teeth, and based on that, they kind of create a treatment plan. So perhaps another one like Smile Direct has another company as well, like a software as well. How would your technology compare?
Well, Invisalign does not have AI that can actually make a full treatment plan. Because I am a big Invisalign user or orthodontic office, my clients 97% Invisalign. I have to do the prescription to Invisalign to do my case. So they don't have such a technology. So Invisalign is one of the companies that we target them as well, because integrating our AI with them will make it more easy for them and also for the patient or for the dentist that they don't have the expertise as an orthodontist to make a good diagnosis for their cases. For direct-to-consumers, they have technicians behind the scene, and we have an orthodontist that hardly see all the cases. And I can tell you, most of those cases that they have direct-to-consumer, they come back to my office after their bites have been screwed up. Sorry to say that, but that's true. So seriously, they go cheap, and then basically they have no diagnostic records that except the photos, and the photos that they send, they have no AI that can actually predict or precisely predict what they can actually get. They only deal with simple cases, and most of the time, as I mentioned, the bites at the end of the day are not fixed, and then we come back and they pay the big bucks to fix them. So they don't have this AI either direct to consumer, that's like the Smile Dentist Club or the Invisalign or similar companies. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, and go ahead, Michael.
Sure, great talk, Tarek, and apologies about the sound, but it was very impressive. I'm just wondering about the patent that you've submitted. That's great work. Is that something that the company owns or the university owns?
The company owns. So this is an independent from the university. This is basically the company is located in the United States, in Chicago area. As I mentioned, established by a group of professors that I've known for years, and the location has been chosen to be in the U.S. for many reasons, geographically, and also technology easy to get the U.S. patents. So it's totally independent from U of A.
Oh, great. And so the trademarks also are held by the company?
Yes, everything's owned by the company.
Oh, great. Okay, thanks.
Thank Thank you.
Amazing. Any more questions? Oh, what is the pain point that this tech is solving? So is it speed or convenience? And how easily does it integrate into current software that dentists are using today? Question from Christy.
Okay. So basically, what the technology that the patient's using today is basically hit and miss. Seriously. So I've been consulting with different dentists, even orthodontists and big groups like Dental Corp. They ask my consultation to help them to set up their own cases, and I charge for those ones. But this will be very cheap and very affordable. We're talking about maybe about $15 per case, which is very, very affordable to big sharks like even Dental Corp. Direct to consumers, Invisalign can easily integrate it into their fees to make sure that they have highly efficient product and treatment time in a very short, or I would say a reasonable treatment time. I've been helping some other clinics across Canada that they have paid for their patient that they have over 5-6 years of treatments and still struggle to finish those cases. So with this AI, this software can definitely make shortcuts for them.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tarek. All right, we'll now move